Hello and welcome to the Crafting Coop. That's Carrie. I'm Risa, and we're here to craft with everyone. You're like,
Everyone. You. Oh.
so anyway, we are gonna be crafting, and isn't that isn't that picture cute?
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah. So you noticed that I made the bow like some of our fabric,
I
the
oh
black
yes.
and yeah.
I'm not using that color though, but
I am.
I
That's
didn't
why I
think
made
about
it.
it until now. Maybe I will have to.
Oh, I didn't even put my ears in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do you need to? Hey Sybil.
Oh, there we
She
go.
said
I hear
you.
you.
Yeah.
All right, let me get us pulled up
Sybil is here in the coop.
in the coop. Yay.
Hey Carla. My my middle son and daughter-in-law are going to be in Utah.
Utah.
Friday. They leave Friday.
Okay.
They're going to
I'm
Moab and
gonna
I can't
share
remember. They have a whole list of places they're going.
the roost, the nesting box, the feed shack. There. Um,
Oh, I shared in our groups.
oh, I just did again.
Whoops.
Oops.
Whoops. How is everyone this evening?
Yeah, how is everyone?
We do not have Stacy tonight. Hey, Ramona.
Hey Ramona, how are you?
Hey, I saw on my news feed that places in California are going to have the power turned off Thursday through Sunday or Thursday through Saturday.
For what?
Fire. P PG&E is going to be turning off power.
Oh, for the whole state?
Well, different communities that are at risk for fires. You know, like how they do it, how they did it before.
No, I don't remember turning it off when there was no fire.
And
What do you
so that
mean?
fires don't start.
Is this weekend something big? What's going on?
It's supposed to be windy at your house. Hey,
Oh,
Barb Lucas.
well, that's okay. We got an all house generator, so I'm cool with that.
Tell them take extra water and rest when they get tired. Also, flash floods. Oh, okay. I will mention the flash. I will remember. I will mention that part. I can't remember where else they're going. All I can think of is
Mm,
Moab. Is there something Kings? For some reason, Kings something is in my mind. I don't know. I don't know. uh, it's called Hauling the Grid. Um, hey Kim, how are you? There's another name for it, not Hauling the Grid, but I can't think of what it is.
trying to find all of these. Okay,
In California.
so now let
Pink,
me.
pink, I don't know. I'll have to look at her text and send it to you, Sybil, because I can't remember all. There's like 4 or 5 major places they're going. And then they're flying home out of Las Vegas, and Tessa's we're hoping we can gamble at the airport. And I'm like, you're gonna hate that airport.
They're going to Las Vegas. Is that what you said?
Yeah, they're flying home from Las Vegas.
Oh, you can gamble in the airport. That's for sure.
But that airport is terrible. When is the next girls' trip to Disney? Well, for me and Risa, that will be in the last
November.
week of November,
Well,
beginning of
yeah.
December.
Which, by the way, we never did.
I
Got to do
know.
that.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
tomorrow since I'm off
Yep.
tomorrow.
Yep. So is Glenn. Um,
I think most people, a lot of people are, because it's a federal holiday. Hi, Lisa Mary.
hey Sybil
Goodness.
and Ramona and Kim and Sue W. Way. Hello, hello. Hey
Yeah, that
Devonna, how are
airport is
you?
huge and it's busy. I thought Seattle was a bad airport. I don't I dislike Las Vegas airport.
I don't mind Las Vegas. I don't like Dallas Fort Worth.
Um,
No way. I
I've been
love
there
the
too.
Phoenix airport though. The Phoenix airport is really cool. There's just four little hallways. You go to the one A, B, C, or D, and it's all right there, and then that's it. I love the Phoenix airport.
Kind of
It's
like how
amazing.
I love Sacramento airport.
Yep.
Hey, Christina.
Hey Christina. Hey Lisa Mary. Hey Barb. How are you?
It's raining there. We had rain this morning, and we're supposed
Hey
to have a lot
Carla.
of rain this weekend.
To the holiday tomorrow is
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Juneteenth. Phoenix
Juneteenth.
is your least favorite? Oh, it's so easy. I love it because it's easy. Easy, easy, easy. Just boom, boom, boom.
Oh, you've
That's
been
what
that
that's what I like
long.
about the Phoenix airport. The Little Rock, Arkansas airport is that way too. It's small. You just go up an escalator. It's all right there. You can't miss it. Just like the same thing with the Phoenix airport. It's like A, B, C, and D. Look on your ticket. Oh, walk down the little thing, turn, boom. Makes it
So
so much easier for me
this
because
is
I'm normally by
the
myself.
you have
So,
to take an outside shuttle to get to the gates in Phoenix.
no, I never have.
Well, maybe they changed it since you've been.
Not
But
flying Southwest. I've always flown Southwest. And I've never had to.
it must be at different airports.
I guess so. I know at the Phoenix airport, it's the one. The reason I remember it so distinctively is because, well, it's the one I always try to go through every time I'm there. So you might be in Roseville, California. Yay! That's right by me.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. You need to let me know. Anyway, the Phoenix airport, it was one of the very first ones when I flew Southwest back home the first time, like years ago. And I just loved it because it was there. They had the walking, the long walking, um, escalators, the flat escalators that you could walk or whatever, and moving sidewalk, whatever you want to call it. And it stops right at the entrance to each gate. So there's like there's only four. It's A, B, C, and D. And when we got on that plane the first time, all of us flying home, the lady was um Sky Harbor Airport. Yeah, I don't think I've never been there. Um I've only been to this actual Phoenix airport. Anyway, so when we got on the plane, the lady, I was young at the time, so young, a lot younger. But she got on and she was from Arkansas, and that's where we were going. And she started calling the hogs and with her southern accent. And we were so embarrassed as you know, Arkansans. Jessica was like, she was like 12 and she was like this. She was so embarrassed. And but it was funny. It was funny. And then um because I loved that airport, so every time I always make sure I do not go to LA, that because I can't stand the LA airport. I can't stand the Dallas airport. It's awful. I always fly from Sacramento to Phoenix, Phoenix to Little Rock. And it just works good for me, and so I like it. But it's funny how I just will always never forget it because she said she called woo pig suey razorbacks and she just called the hogs several times on the flight. And it's like a three about a 3 hour flight. So it's very interesting. But
Oh,
yeah.
Christina Porter is flying to Virginia next month to visit a friend from high school.
Oh, cool.
That'll be awesome. Well, is there more than one airport in
Phoenix,
Arizona?
I don't know.
Hmm,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I just know that
Hey,
that's
Kat.
the that's my favorite airport because I'm just like don't like all these other ones that are huge and I have a hard time getting around in and all that. I just can't stand them. They just drive me crazy because you're always, you know, trying to find let me tell you what. The Dallas Fort Worth airport is a huge U, okay? And it goes from A to like F. And Jessica and I got off on A and we were running late and had to get to F in like 10 minutes. And it's like a 25-30 minute walk.
Oh,
It
jeez.
was terrible,
Hey, Val.
terrible. And I was like, No, never do it again. I will never go to the airport again unless I absolutely have to.
Been there once.
'Cause- What?
I've been there once, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
it's crazy. It's a crazy airport. I will tell you that.
Your airport is teeny, Carla. Are you ready to get switched over?
I was gonna see what how you spell Phoenix? H. There it is. Isn't that funny how you say it and it pops up? I was gonna see how many there were. Oops. Yeah, they're big Southwest. Looks like.
They were talking
Um,
about putting an airport here in where I live, but people were like, no, 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 no. But we really do need another airport here in Washington.
this one is yeah, Phoenix Sky Harbor International, if that's the name of their airport. But I've
Mhm.
never had to go outside to get on a flight. But I was always in the Southwest section. I've never flown anything but Southwest.
Hey, Ralph. Lita says
So,
there's two in the Phoenix area.
oh, there is. Okay, well
Hmm.
maybe yeah, because this doesn't look right. Hold on, it's got a picture. Yeah, I don't know. That don't look right. That don't look right at all. Weird.
Well, it's been a
There's
while
two.
since we flew. They could have remodeled. Like,
Yeah, they could have.
SeaTac is always remodeling everything.
I don't think though that they would like um you know I don't know, like change it from being inside to going to outside. They usually do that the other way around.
I don't know.
But this shows a picture of it, and the the planes are sectioned up into the building, looks
Hmm.
like. So maybe there's just different sections, and that's why. That's what I would think. It's probably just different sections.
Cat only has one airport too. Hey, Darlene.
Hey Ralph, hey Darlene, hey Kat, hey Lita. There are two, yeah. I'll have to look it up and see. But it's probably that, she probably flew a different, type airline than I did, and it could be
Right.
different that way. So, which is I
Yeah.
wouldn't doubt. But yeah, I do like I do like going southwest at Phoenix because
I
it's,
liked
you know,
the Santa Ana one, the John Wayne one, except for last trip when
why?
I had to wait in line so long.
Oh, did you not get there in enough time or early
No,
enough?
remember how long I told you the lines were to check my
Yeah,
bags? It was
yeah,
like insane. And then security line was super, super long. I don't know what was going on that day, but it
yeah,
was bad.
yeah. It's probably Sybil. What airline do you fly when you went through Phoenix? I mean, I'm sure that's probably what it is. They probably just have different,
Yeah.
probably just have different airlines, different, you know. Wouldn't doubt it. Because I've never had to go outside, but I've never done anything but Southwest. So,
And then Southwest had to just change everything up.
okay.
Okay. All right.
This is cold.
Ah,
Cold, 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 cold. Okay. So I am going to just start painting.
me too. Ah,
That's funny. I know a lot of people that like Dallas Fort Worth Airport and think I'm crazy because I don't like it, but it was just really hard to get around in it. And people say, "Oh gosh, I love that airport." I'm like, well, it's funny how, people get different experiences from different, you know,
mm-hmm.
airports and stuff. It's crazy. Crazy. But I would not doubt it if, different airlines, different whatever. I got a Southwest gift card from work for 25 years service. Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's nice. That's very nice. Wonder if Sybil flies Southwest. Oh, I got that side.
Hey, where's Amy tonight? Where's Belinda tonight?
I don't know.
Hey, Carol. We were secretly hoping that since we only work 4 hours on Friday, that the university would be like, just don't come in on Friday.
Yeah,
That
just
didn't happen. Hi,
knock it
Shay.
down. That's funny. Oh, is that why Kurt's home? Because he's off tomorrow, in other words, right?
Um, Kurt took the case. He had to use the personal day or he'd
Oh,
visit. So,
oh, gotcha.
so he's actually off 5 days.
Oh, wow.
He's got today off. He's got tomorrow off. Friday, they're off Fridays now because he's working 4 10s. And then Saturday and Sunday.
Mm,
So he's a happy camper.
mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Hey, Patricia.
Hey, Patricia. Hey, Shay. How are you?
He was hoping to get some work done out in the yard, but we're supposed to get rain on Saturday, so and Sunday, so I don't know how much work he's gonna get done out there.
Yeah.
But like you, we really need it. It's supposed to actually snow in the higher elevations too.
Gosh, you should.
Hopefully it will snow and chase out that man that murdered his girl.
You think he's still up there?
Oh yeah, they still say he is.
Huh. Interesting.
Yep.
I just don't know where, huh?
Nope. Well, I
I
mean, they have
remember.
ideas, and the other day there was a chopper circling and circling and circling one special area, so I don't know.
Yeah.
They said he's not going to get away. They have all the exit, the way he can get out, all
It's
have
covered.
people, yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, gosh, he could hike out from, if he, walking at different,
Well, that's what they have. There's certain, there's only certain trails, so they
they'd have
have
to, yeah,
people
cover every
manned,
trail. Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, they would, because if I could see driving and covering it all, but that would be a lot to cover every trail. But if they can do it, that's amazing because he needs to be caught big
Yeah,
time.
he does.
He killed his three
114
little girls.
cat. Yikes.
What? It was 114 today?
114.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. That is not good at all.
Somebody's at our door.
What?
Somebody's at our door. We rang the doorbell and knocked, and my dog's not barking. Is that weird?
Yep, that is kind of weird.
Go
Yeah,
away.
that is weird. Did he not answer the door?
Nope, I don't think he heard him. Our doorbell is like really quiet.
Why isn't the dog barking then? That's so weird.
It's really weird. Uh, good night, Barb.
Good
So,
night.
you want to hear this incredible story? Oh, there she goes.
Yep.
Can you hear her?
Yep, I heard her.
Oh wow. Made sure it was on too. Hmm. Weird. Yeah, there was somebody here. Kurt.
Probably
Somebody knocked
somebody's
and rang
selling
the
something.
doorbell.
It's okay, Belinda.
Don't let the dog out. Yeah, the doorbell rang and they knocked, so I don't know who it was. Um, so since I live in a neighborhood, we get a lot of solicitors like that want
Yep.
to sell like pest control, new roofs, solar panels. Um, last week there was a young lady in our neighborhood for like I don't
Hey,
know.
Alicia.
She was in our neighborhood for like 4 or 5 days, going door to
Wow.
door, and she is from the Czech Republic, and she's like a student, and she's selling like books for kids.
Yeah.
And people in my neighborhood, they don't like it when people come to their door. They post about it, and so
Right.
they were like upset that she was coming when they have no solicitation on their doors and whatnot. And some people said she was like really pushy, and some lady said she was looking in her kitchen window at her.
Wow.
And so uh Kurt texts me and he's like, "Oh, this really nice girl came to the door and I told her
Oh
to come
gosh.
back when you get home." And I'm like, "Seriously, thanks, Kurt." Because I don't answer the door. I mean, I never answer the door. And
Right.
especially don't answer the door when I'm here by myself. No,
Right.
no, no. And so she never came. Oh,
Oh,
so I
good.
waited. He told her to come back at 3:30. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, thanks a lot, Kurt. And it was the day I got off early because I was at the dentist. And so I never see her, right? Never see her, never. I'm like, oh, good. Gonna leave me alone. It was
Right.
like 8:15, 8:15 when she came to the door.
Wow.
And I'm
Did
like,
you open the door?
no, I ignored her.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not answering my door at 8:15. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's light out. I am not answering my door at 8:15. And then she went across the
Too,
street.
Alicia.
She went across the street and bugged the lady across the street. So,
Wow.
anyways, get this what so she leaves our neighborhood the following week and she goes across the street to the next subdivision.
Uh-huh.
And she knocks on this guy's door and does her little sales thing. And he's like, oh, yeah, I want to buy some books. Let me go grab my wallet. So he goes and grabs his wallet. And when he is opening his wallet to do the transaction, he grabs her by the hair, drags her in the house, and hits her over the head with a hammer several times.
What?
I am not joking. And this girl, she's like little. She's like a little thing, like maybe 100 pounds and short. She, after getting hit in the head, fought him back, kicked him in the groin, and before she fled, she grabbed his wallet and ran out and went to a neighbor and were able to call the police. And he got arrested because she had his wallet. But can you believe that she had the thought
Wow.
to grab his wallet after getting
Uh,
hit in the head with a hammer?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
is that crazy story or what?
That is very crazy. That's stupid. That's just that people are so why would he even want to do that?
I don't
Thinking
know.
he's gonna rob her or rape her? I mean, come
I mean,
on.
like, just pull her in and bash her in the head with a hammer? I mean, like, what the heck? I don't
Right.
get it. I don't understand it. I obviously he has some mental issues going on. I don't know, but she's gonna be okay. And then like obviously like our big police scanner page for the whole county, they
Yeah.
posted about it and everyone's all tell her I'll buy books from her. So like everyone
Oh
wanting to buy
gosh.
books from her. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, crazy. I'm like, that's why you just don't go door to door anymore.
No. Why I don't get that. Yeah. No.
Especially a young lady by herself.
Right.
And she doesn't speak very good English either. So like I don't so scary.
And to think the dude lives over there near you somewhere.
Yeah, across the we I across the busy road, but still close enough.
Mm-mm-mm. People are crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, today here is today's printable. It's a little cow. And I think I'm gonna take just a tiny bit more.
Sorry, I guess you can hear my dryer.
What?
I guess you can hear my dryer,
I can't hear it.
but you can hear Shy. How weird.
Well, she's probably a lot louder than the dryer.
Huh, true.
Okay. Isn't he cute? She's cute. She's got a bow in her hair. I don't do a lot of filing cows because Ralph usually does them, and so I make a lot of them, but don't normally do too many of them. But I really liked that we have that fabric, some fabric like that. So I made the bow look like that so that I could, have use the fabric. and I just thought it'd be cool,
No. Speaking of
something to
fabric,
use.
don't you
Huh?
take talking to the dog. She's trying to steal my fabric.
Oh, gotcha.
Crooked.
So anyway, that's crazy. Crazy.
Okay. Got that. I have to round my corners.
Yep, Alicia's right.
Okay. There's that. It's the spot.
Oh, Sybil probably went to her Wednesday night thing. Just dawned
People
on me.
probably what?
Went to the Wednesday night thing she goes to.
Oh yeah.
Curious though, like, because if there are two airports, I want to make sure I get the right one next time I go through there. If I have to go through there, now I'm all paranoid about it. Because I would hate to have to walk out onto the. I mean, I could see why she don't like it. You know what I mean? Have to walk out onto the runway thingy to get to. Yeah. Mm-mm. Okay.
Has anyone else tried the Lay's all dressed chips? I love them.
The what?
All dressed. Lay's all dressed chips.
I've heard of them, but I have never had them.
So what what flavor is that?
Like it's like everything supposedly, right?
Like a
There's
everything bagel, but a everything chips?
Are they spicy, Carla? I mean, what flavor are they?
I made chili tonight. Well, I mean, I made it this morning and put it in the crock pot, but
Mm-hmm.
you better make sure the gate's closed after you let her out.
Oh, thank you, Devonna. You're doing good, Alicia. Yeah. Oh,
The other day when I got to work, right inside
mm-hmm.
the entryway door in the little teeny corner was
Yep.
this little teeny bunny, like the size of a tennis ball. It was so cute.
A little bunny, you said?
Oh, the size of a tennis ball. It was so adorable. And my coworker, he comes in and he's got it in his hands, and I'm like, oh no! I'm like, you shouldn't have picked it up. And he's like, why? And I'm like, because I'm like, you have the mom might not take it back because you are putting your scent on it.
Yep.
And so he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, but it's just so cute. And he's like, it's making little noises. And so I convinced him to put it back out. So he put it like in the bushes by our door.
Yeah.
And about an hour later, I went downstairs and I looked out the door and there was Mama coming
To
looking
get
for
her.
the baby. Yeah. Because I'm like, Mama's around here somewhere. I'm like, it's not by itself. I'm like, Mama's
Right.
around.
Yeah.
It was just so sweet. It was just so little.
Ralph fired. Okay, well, you be sure and tell him he's fired. You do the firing. I'll let you know if I need to do any hiring. Right now, I don't got no positions, no new positions.
You're doing a good job, Alicia.
Yep,
Anybody have any questions? Alicia's ready to answer.
she sure is.
Are you bumping yours up?
Yep. Okay.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So guess what my dad got when he was
Sounds like monkeys trapped in the bedroom.
guess what my dad got when he was in at my sister's
What?
In-N-Out Burgers.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to send you a
You
picture
guys
of him.
don't have that there in
No,
Washington?
we only there's
Huh.
the first ever one is down by in Vancouver. It just opened like a couple of months ago.
Gotcha. What are you doing, monkey? Jeez, he's running around like a crazy man. He just ran the whole loop of the desk.
Oh my
Like,
god.
what? What are you doing? He's like running. He's like, yay, I got out. He was stuck in the bedroom, I guess. And he's like, oh, I got out. Yay. That was funny. Funny, funny, funny.
Is Wyatt ready for his tutoring?
Yep, he did tutoring this week.
No, with Hannah.
Oh, yeah, I need to get with Anna. I need to figure out like when we're starting and all that.
Yeah.
Have you talked to her recently about it?
I've talked to her, but not about that, no.
Yeah, I need to get with her.
Well,
I
she'll
need to send
be
her a text. She's
yeah,
out of school now, right?
yes.
The
She's at
17th yesterday.
she's at Gabe and Tessa's Friday, then goes home for 2 days, and then she's at Gabe and Tessa's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Okay. Well, I'm sure she can just, if we just start Wednesday, she, you know,
Yeah.
just do a quick little intro or whatever with him. And
You had In-N-Out in Las Vegas and you loved it. I know they're so good, aren't they?
yeah, In-N-Out is good.
It's my
It's,
dad's one of my dad's favorite places to eat.
it's, I used to, I still do love Wendy's because, it's fresh. It's not frozen
Mm-hmm.
burgers, Wendy's. And that's why I always loved it because, you could definitely tell. And so that's the way In-N-Out is. They're all over California. They're everywhere here. And they have, fresh, they cut their own potatoes for their French fries. They do their own meat and it's all fresh, nothing's frozen. And yeah, it's the best. The best for sure. Um, but yeah, they definitely um reminds me of like Wendy's years ago, when Wendy's came out and
Mm-hmm.
years ago. Um, but yeah, that's the first thing Carrie always says. Okay, let's go to In and Out.
Yep.
Very first thing she says as soon as she gets in the car. Hey, we're going to In and Out. And Jessica's like, yep, we're going. It's funny. I'm just like, I laugh because um the get away from me. Now I just found that okay, so I was missing
Hey,
that
Carolyn.
um jute and I found it. And now I can't find it again.
Uh-oh.
What is up with that? Seriously? Oh, there it is. I'm like,
Did you
what?
find your dies?
Yes.
I didn't get to
Yes.
hear that.
Yep, I did. Found them, found them.
Were they
With a
hidden or?
whole bunch of stuff. No, they were just in the box that they belong in the corner,
Oh,
but they were stuck back in the corner,
oh, okay.
nice and tight. So,
Okay.
but I got, there was a few boxes left for remember when I sorted everything and gave it away,
Mm-hmm.
mailed them? There was like maybe 8 boxes left, and I just put them in the car, and I'm like, I'm taking them to the thrift store because it's too
Yeah.
much trouble. They're heavy, and it just got to where it wore me out trying to haul them in, and you know,
Right.
but I got rid of almost all of them. That was good. But she took a couple to her daughter because she likes to craft. I'm like, oh, it's a lot of craft supplies in there. That's for sure. That's what it is. Um, but yeah, they were back there along with some other stuff too for um books and stuff. More, I put some of my stuff back there. I found all of my um this is the move. This is the way that they sell the half composition books um by Pen and Gear. They come 10 books to a set, and that was the way that's how they only had them in California like that at everyone I went to because I bought a ton of them. I couldn't find those either, but we found them. Actually, she knew right where they were. She knew they were under the bed and went and got them out. And I was like, oh, good. Because I did
Gosh,
not
hopefully
know.
something never happens to them because if they ever quit working for you, you're never gonna know where your stuff is.
I know. I know. It's terrible. I'm always like, matter of fact, the last time they were here, a couple days later, Jessica comes to me and she says, have you seen an empty garlic shaker? And I'm like, no. Like, what do you mean? And she's like, I have an empty garlic shaker from Safeway, and I refill it with the Safeway, you know, garlic powder. And I'm like, I haven't seen it. And she's like, well, it's missing. And if they threw it away, oh, I'm gonna be mad. She was mad. She was so mad, Carrie.
You
She
told
could
me
not
this.
find it.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, she could not find it for nothing. And finally she found it. And she's like, yeah, I guess you should tell them. Tell them the story that I was really mad at them, that I thought they had done something with it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I told them, and they're like, no, I don't remember that. I'm like, no, I said, if you want me to know my opinion, Jessica probably put it in there herself. Didn't remember. I said, but whatever you do, I don't care if it's a piece of paper. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. Just leave it on the counter.
Right?
And she's like, okay. I'm like, especially, like envelopes and stuff, because you never know. Somebody might be saving an envelope for an address and didn't have time to write it down or whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, just don't get rid of anything, because man, she was upset about that. And then I finally looked at her and I said, you can go to Safeway and buy another one. That's not funny, Mom. Okay, just saying.
That's not the point.
Yeah,
um,
she's like, That's not it. I no." And I'm like, I'm just saying, Jess, you can do that."
there's an ant crawling on my desk. I believe that they. Where is it? Where'd it go? Yeah, they like my water that I keep my brushes in. Like every day when I come in here, there's like two or
Okay, this
three
didn't work
ants.
out. I gotta do this again. This is stupid. This is twice I've had to do this week. What is up with this?
Uh,
Not sure.
Carla, you couldn't find them at Walmart?
Sometimes,
You got me to look. Yo, Alicia.
what are you talking about?
She said there was an ant crawling on my desk. And
Oh,
I
she was
looked,
kidding.
and she's kidding, but I do have little ants, so it's highly possible. She did see an ant crawl across.
I don't think she'd see an ant that close. I think it's too far
Huh?
away.
Hmm. I don't think you might be able to see it.
Because I'm looking at your desk, and not unless she's holding it like super close to her face, maybe. Because it looks like it's really far away.
Oh my gosh, we had to uh I was watching the game the other night, like I told you. I'm not gonna say what game,
Hmm.
but we ended up putting it on
Yeah,
my
you better
laptop.
not.
We ended up putting
Oh,
it on my laptop. I didn't. We ended up putting it on my laptop and using the HDMI cord to put it on the TV.
yeah,
And I'm like, oh my gosh, Kurt's all, yeah. He's like, just think you could put all your crafters up there and
yep.
watch all your crafters. And I'm like,
It's true.
yeah,
I've
that
done
would
it.
be awesome. And I'm like, except for us, I don't want people putting me up there. No.
I have, if you have a smart TV, you can put anything up there, like
Yeah.
YouTube, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so we
So,
actually, our smart TVs are pretty cool. We found them one time, I think it was around Christmas time, and they were only like 300 and something bucks.
wow. That's a good
And
deal.
so we all gave Wyatt the old TV, and then we got one. They got one for the living room, and I got one for the bedroom, my bedroom, and they're good. They've lasted really a long. I mean, probably been 3 years or so since we got them.
Gosh, we've had
But
our TV since 2013, and I think it's
wow,
going out, but I mean, it's working right now, so I'll take it.
well, when you buy a new one, the only thing you can buy now is smart TVs. So
Yeah.
that'll
Well,
be
this
good,
is,
because then you'll be able to watch. You won't have to have a cord. In other words, is what I'm
yeah.
saying. It'll just
Well,
come right.
we can watch YouTube on ours. It's just like some of the apps don't like to load, and it's not our TV, it's our Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But it's pretty cool. And I was like, oh, so maybe tomorrow I'll be watching you on the big screen. No.
Maybe. I've had them before say they watched us on the big screen.
I know. Mm. I'll put you on. All I know on the Saturday. I could put
What?
you in the book work up there.
Oh, the book workshop. Yeah.
Why didn't I think about that before?
Yep. We are in the book workshop, and I'm still doing stuff in there with them, and everything is on replay. And um, it's pretty cool. I've been making books long time. So someone today told me they thought that I had just learned it and was, you know, new at it. I'm like, no, no, I've been making books a long time.
Yep.
And to be honest, you'd be really surprised at some of the people that I've taught that you probably know. Oh, I did not put the thing in there. Think I could do it on my own, pull it out. But yeah, you'd be really surprised probably the people that I've taught that you might know.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Carrie?
Yep. She's taught some pretty important people. I don't know. Not important, but she has taught a lot of other crafters.
Yep, a lot of other crafters. I sure hope I can tie this. I'm gonna be upset if I can't. Oh my. Can't do this a third time.
Carla
Oh,
says
there we
you
go.
are a good, very good teacher.
Who?
Carla.
Oh, thank you. Yep, you'd be surprised. Actually, Carla, are you gonna be up for a little bit? I need to call and tell you something. As soon as I get off, I could just call and tell you real quick. Yeah, much better bow. Wow, that was a lot better.
Yes, Alicia, we will continue to pray for your foot.
Yes.
And Carla says yes, she will be up.
Okay. Okay. I always say don't put your glue on your board, put it on your bow. But I had to do that this time because I didn't have a lot of space right there and I didn't want it to run down the side. So totally did what I wasn't supposed to do. But there we go. Much better. All right, well, I guess we're done. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. I'll be live in the morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern. And I hope some of you will join me. And we're doing the great outdoors tomorrow morning.
Oh, nice.
So I hope to see you then. And you guys have a great evening, and we'll
Good
catch you later.
night.
Bye.